Thank you for joining Travel Retail Sustainability Week, the duty-free and travel retail industry's first event dedicated solely to sustainability, changing the agenda, challenging us to become more environmentally conscious in our businesses. Without further ado, I'm delighted to be able to announce the second Travel Retail Sustainability Pitch session. The Sustainability Pitch Initiative is designed to give companies the chance to showcase their sustainable products, services and corporate-wide sustainability strategies within duty-free and travel retail and across the broader travel ecosystem. At the end of the process, each entrant will receive an accolade based on their achievements. The 4-star Sustainability Trailblazer and 5-star Sustainability Hero logos will serve as an easy reference for travelling consumers while acting as an important hallmark of excellence for eco-conscious leadership. On behalf of all here at TR Business, I'd like to extend a big thank you to all our event partners. Without their support, this Travel Retail Sustainability Programme would not be possible. All our partners share TR Business' commitment to bringing sustainability to the fore of duty-free and travel retail, and for that we are extremely grateful. Before we present today's pitch participants, let's take a look at our esteemed panel of judges who've given up their time and energies to scrutinise and rigorously evaluate all the entries. Our 25 judges have each viewed all of the sustainability pitch videos. The judges have been asked to assess each pitch according to specific guidelines. For example, the initiative's impact on the environment, the importance of sustainability within the company in general, or consumer feedback on the initiative. After each pitch, there will be a short question and answer session between the judges and the pitching company. There will be 3 questions per company, and all participants have been given 1 minute to answer each question. The judges' scores also take into account the responses given to the questions submitted to each company. The pitches have been awarded a score out of 100, and together with our research partners Mindset, we have determined the benchmark which sets apart the 4-star Travel Retail Sustainability Trailblazers and 5-star Travel Retail Sustainability Heroes.
Taking part in session 2 of the Sustainability Pitch are Puressentiel, Moroccanoil and Fraas.
Now, let's take a look at our first pitch of today's sessions.
Nature is definitely at the core of the company as we manufacture 100% natural products. Hi, my name is Rocco Pacchioni and I'm the Executive Director for Puressentiel. Puressentiel is a 15-year-old company. We were started in 2005 by both my parents Marco and Isabelle, and this year we reached the milestone of 110 million euro turnover. We are distributed in 100 different countries. We launched in 2020 in the US, China, and we opened our new office in Germany at the beginning of 2021. We are already the #1 aromatherapy laboratory in Europe. We want to become the leading natural health company in the world. So our story is a family story. We want to make sure that we can make the best natural health product using the best active ingredient in an eco-responsible way. So we manufacture 100% of our products in France, but we source our ingredients in 70 different countries from trusted suppliers. So the company was built around 3 core values: natural, commitment and efficacy. Nature is definitely a core value of the company as we manufacture 100% natural product. We have a very strict quality charter and all our products are organic, vegan and cruelty-free, and we also have a very strong ethical packaging policy. For example, all our packaging are from recycled materials and we use vegetable ink to print them. Our commitment is guaranteed through the sustainable support of each step of the manufacturing process, from harvest to delivery. We show a commitment to our foundation, the Puressentiel Foundation, which promotes childhood, health and the protection of nature. The foundation is very active because we promote a lot of projects. Last year, for example, we gave access to water for 450 families, we gave access to healthcare for 3,000 children, and we also protected 700,000 bees. We also support projects that plant trees, and we planted over 20,000 trees last year. Performance for us is the desire to achieve excellence. We show performance through our scientific studies. For example, we've already made over 500 scientific studies proving the efficacy of our products. We have a scientific board of experts with doctors, pharmacists that oversee all the studies we make. So travel retail is a big goal for the company, as we want to be the first natural healthcare brand in travel retail. We think health is going to be a big focus for travel retail in the future. With our wide range of products, we have a solution for every traveler's need. Over 70% of travelers would prefer to buy sustainable products, and we want to be this brand. Obviously, sustainable is a big trend at the moment, but we started in 2005 before it was trendy, and we keep a sustainable approach to every action we take.
So there ends our first sustainability pitch. Let's move on to the Q&A with our judges.
Does Puressentiel have any specific initiatives for travel retail?
Our vision for travel retail is to create a natural health category, which doesn't exist at the moment. It's an ambitious project, so we provide a great deal of support to travel retailers in order to educate them about how already nature can provide a solution to every traveler's needs. Concretely, we have developed a few tools, such as a training for staff as well as the end consumer about our three Puressentiel values: nature, commitment, and performance. And of course, some innovative sustainable merchandising tools to glorify the beauty of nature.
In general, do airports and travel retailers support your sustainability goals? And to what extent does sustainability enter into negotiations or decisions for listing your brand at airports?
A TFWA study has proven that 71% of travelers would prefer to buy sustainable products. We believe Puressentiel is the ideal brand to meet this demand, and that is why we are succeeding in our travel retail launch. Despite the current situation, retailers are still interested in listing sustainable brands. The core value of our well-being and health product is that they are organic, and that's a new offer that is missing today and will be crucial when more travelers come back.
How do you control and support your suppliers to ensure they meet your sustainability requirements?
As a company, we have set up a strong quality charter that defines our supply requirements for raw materials. The main goal is to respect nature, but also the men and women that work in the field. From the farmer's field to the finished product, our essential oils have undergone at least 4 quality controls. Aspect, color, fragrance, and density are just some of the parameters that are controlled to guarantee complete traceability, from the field to your home. Puressentiel is devoted to preserving the environment in its entirety, preserving our ecosystem and biodiversity, but also protecting villages, families, and farmers. We guarantee our production partner a long-term visibility, purchasing harvest up to 9 years in advance, to make sure they can invest in their capacities. Respect for both nature and the people that work it is clearly our number one priority.
Moving swiftly on, let's take a look at our second sustainability pitch.
Hi, my name is Yolande Della Pena, the Senior Director of Global Marketing for Retail and Travel Retail at Moroccanoil.
Hi, my name is Sebastian Levi. I'm the VP Global Travel Retail at Moroccanoil. And Yolande and I, we're extremely happy to participate in this event and to present to you our sustainability pitch. Indeed, sustainability is a top priority at Moroccanoil. In the words of Carmen Tal, one of our co-founders, sustainability, it's not a question of whether we do it. It's really about how we do it. And precisely, Yolande, could you give us a few examples of what we've done so far when it comes to marketing?
Sure, Sebastian. And it's important to note that at Moroccanoil, our sustainability efforts is a journey. It's one that the brand is committed to and the one that will continue to evolve as we take steps to be more sustainable in all of our actions. Some of the key areas of sustainability that are important to us are when it comes to packaging and ingredients. So first, when we speak about ingredients, it's really about making mindful choices when it comes to ingredient selection and how we source our ingredients. One example of that is squalene that's in some of our body products, and this is plant-derived and plant-sourced. Another is around packaging. Packaging when it comes to primary and secondary components. With packaging, it's the idea of better and less. When it comes to better packaging, we have products that are made from glass, like our hero product, our Moroccanoil treatment, which is made from 40% recycled glass and is also recyclable. We also leverage materials like PCR, which is post-consumer recycled content, and we use that in several of our tubes. Products like our new and latest launches, our color depositing mask and our blonde perfecting purple shampoo are also made from PCR, post-consumer recycled content. Another example would be our soap, where we did away with secondary packaging and wrapped the soap in 100% post-consumer recycled paper. These are just some of several examples of things that we're working on within the organization to make smarter choices when it comes to packaging. When it comes to less packaging, we've removed secondary packaging and are looking for ways to have less excess when it comes to materials. From our secondary boxes to the liners inside of our boxes, really reducing our footprint as much as possible to reduce our carbon footprint. But sustainability goes much more beyond marketing and packaging. There's several other actions that we're taking to make more sustainable choices. Sebastian?
Absolutely, Yolan. And one striking example is our factory in Israel, where most of our products are actually made. The factory in Israel is actually sun-powered. Then it limits massively the greenhouse gas emissions of the company. As an illustration, the greenhouse emissions prevented since 2014, thanks to the factory alone, is equivalent to over 1 million miles by a passenger vehicle, which equals to approximately 40 times the distance around the Earth. So it's a lot of travels, which are kind of safe when it comes to emissions. You mentioned plastic, and actually it's very important also in the way we prepare the orders and the way to limit our use of plastic. Indeed, our orders are now packed with recyclable paper instead of plastic bubble wrap. This means that it prevents approximately the use of approximately 20,000 pounds of plastic per year. So it's also a major effort that we're doing in that front. As you said, this is a journey, and this is just for us, the beginning of a very, very exciting journey. And we'll do more in the next few months, we'll do more in the next few years, with more causes we will support, and with also very important partnerships that we want to establish with our partners in the industries, not only in travel retail, but aside and in other industries, with other channels, for instance. We look forward to those conversations. We look forward to those partnerships with our travel retail partners when it comes to events, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to merchandising, when it comes to logistics. We have a lot of things to do together. And we're very, very excited to embark on this journey as a company, but also as business partners. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you.
Once again, let's move on to the judges' Q&A session.
I really like that Moroccanoil started the sustainability journey in 2014. I'd be interested to know if you feel the sustainability journey has been a continuous one, or if you've greatly accelerated recently.
Our factory in Israel has always been powered by solar, so sustainability is part of who we are as a brand and as a company. But I would say that things have accelerated in the past few years, not only because this topic has become top of mind for our consumers and business partners, but also because more practical and affordable solutions on sustainability are emerging by the day. And this is a game changer. This is also why we believe that firms like this one organized by TR Business are key, because they will offer us more solutions to work on.
Is your paper packaging FSC certified, and when do you aim to remove all single-use plastics? Thank you.
The paper packaging is not FSC certified. However, the printed wrapping paper is made of 100% PCR paper. We are also constantly working to reduce our use of plastics. We are already transitioning to 50% PCR plastic for all shampoo and conditioner bottles. After that, we will work on all other plastic jars and bottles to transition as well.
What's the customer feedback on your initiatives?
To be perfectly honest, we've had very limited feedback from our consumers because we've had communicated very little a commitment to sustainability to them. This concern of sustainability is a genuine one for the company. This is also a journey we're in the middle of. And we want to make sure that we strike the right tone on the right initiatives when we talk about it to our consumers.
We're now going to move on to our third and final pitch.
Sustainability is an important topic that everyone is currently talking about. At Fraas, we don't talk about it much, we simply do it, and have for a very long time. We do understand, however, that consumers are looking more and more for honest sources for sustainable products, and that's why we want to become a little louder.
Textile production is very energy intensive. In recent years, we were able to reduce our energy consumption by more than 20%. This is something we are very proud of. Since 2013, we have invested more than €500,000 into energy savings. And last but not least, here in Germany, our electricity is 100% CO2 neutral.
Most of us know the story about the T-shirt that travels around the world twice before it reaches the consumer and produces a lot of CO2. Well, we want to avoid that. Let's take a look at our cashmere yarn. The fiber is produced in Germany, the yarn is spun in our region and then woven and finished in our factory. We are convinced cashmere is a true CO2 hero.
When producing textiles, emissions cannot be completely avoided. So what do? All our wastewaters and exhaust gases are monitored continuously and run through an elaborate cleaning process. The result? Our production has as little impact as possible on the environment. In addition, the water needed for production comes from our own fountains. As a consequence, our water consumption does not impact the public water supply at all.
We are proud of our Upper Franconian heritage, but can say with full conviction that our factory in China fulfills the same standards as it has been built with a German factory as its role model. And if we cannot produce something ourselves, we have a profound QC team in place that makes sure that it is produced at the same quality level and the same social and environmental standards as if we did produce it ourselves.
Many of our scarves and hats are made of cashmere and wool, which means their fibers come from animals. For us, it is important that these animals are kept in good conditions. What does that mean? We only use mulesing-free wool. Real fur in our products is categorically forbidden, and our cashmere suppliers all belong to the SFA, the Sustainable Fiber Alliance.
Here we see a part of our Think collection. With this collection we want to illustrate our commitment to sustainability, and we would like our customers to think about sustainability as we have. In addition, we use sustainable yarns like recycled polyester, wool or cotton. And the whole collection, as well as all of our cashmeres, are CO2 neutral.
We are now the 5th generation of Fraas and therefore think we can say that we know what it means to act responsible and be sustainable.
And that means we also need to think about the generations that come after us, so that things continue in a good way. And by saying we, that means all of us.
Every one of us is a part of the big picture. Every single person can make a contribution that things go on in a good way.
What's in for the travel retail? Beyond our company's sustainability strategy, we have developed several tailor-made POS concepts for the duty-free industry. Our latest initiative, Fraas and Friends, is perfect for standalone stores, bringing sustainable fashion accessories and natural cosmetics into the travel retail. Together with our partners from beer retail and French cosmetic brands Panier d'Essence, we have successfully launched this concept store in Berlin Airport last November. The Fraas CO2 neutral collection concept allows us to realize any shop-in-shop from 40 down to 1 square meter. So it's an ideal tool for airports, cruise ships, border shops, and the best comes at the end. We have also created a CO2 neutral in-flight collection. It's 100% climate neutral, focusing on European origins and in line with state-of-the-art technologies from our industry. This certainly is a trailblazing concept for our airline partners. Thank you very much.
Now, let's join our final judges Q&A session for today.
The reuse of some materials was mentioned. Is this possible for wool?
Of course, wool and cashmere can be recycled, and we do have scarves in our collections made out of reused wool. But recycling of wool fibers also has its technical limitations. It's hard to achieve a scarf that gently nestles around your neck with shredded fibers. So at Fraas we rather offer blended products with, for example, 40% recycled wool content and a blend of soft fibers like silk or viscose. And since wool is a natural regrowing material, we rather focus on the well-being of the animals. So all our wool suppliers must guarantee that the yarns we purchase from them are non-mulist virgin wool. And the suppliers need to be certified according to SFA, the Sustainable Fiber Alliance. So bottom line, happy animals, soft products, happy customers.
Have you had a feeling your end consumers have noticed your initiatives? And if yes, what kind of feedback have you received?
We are receiving heaps of feedback, questions and comments. Our consumers really appreciate our sustainability initiatives and they want to know all kinds of things. Basically, we are preaching to the choir. Beyond recycled products and animal welfare, they also want to know about our CO2 neutral approach, for example. How are we permanently measuring our CO2 footprint? What has been done to reduce CO2 and how are we offsetting unavoidable emissions? On the other side, they're also asking about social standards of our workers and employees. Here we are talking a lot about the fact that the majority of Fraas products is manufactured in our own modern factories. Also the fact that we are using water from our own wells for washing and how we have reduced energy consumption is important to them. So definitely the consumer is interested in sustainability and wants to be sure to buy a clean, quality product.
How do customers react to the Think collection and what have you taken from that for future communications and collections?
For sure, all our trade customers have realized that sustainability is the biggest fashion trend of our days. But it is much more than just a trend or a fashion. It's a window into the future. At Fraas we are convinced that there will be no conventionally made products any longer, and sustainability will be the new normal. And with the end consumer strongly requesting the same, it is important for us and our retail partners to clearly communicate the facts about sustainability of a product at the point of sale. Along with a growing sustainable range, we are offering online and offline content to allow a targeted customer approach. We are involving customers by offering attractive quality, fashion, reasonable prices and a credible sustainable background as a brand. So the Fraas sustainable package, consisting out of product and communication, is the key to success for both our retail partners and Fraas. Thank you very much.
That wraps up today's pitching sessions. A big thank you to all our entrants. I'm sure you'll all agree we've seen some inspiring and thought-provoking ideas on show. Let's see how our pitching companies fared.
Congratulations to all of the participants for the hard work they've put into their pitches and in raising the green credentials of the travel retail channel. All of today's companies can celebrate their creativity, their ability to listen to what the consumer wants, and also their willingness to make a positive change in their business model for the benefit of the planet. The first company reaching the benchmark score and the ability to use the 4-star Travel Retail Sustainability Trailblazer logo is Fraas. Good for you, good for our planet. The judges described this pitch as a great presentation on sustainability. They were impressed that the company's sustainability practice tackles not only waste and emissions, but also the sourcing of materials. The fact that Fraas clearly has very high standards when it comes to animal welfare was flagged as an additional achievement. Well done, Fraas. also achieving the benchmark score and the ability to use the 4-star Travel Retail Sustainability Trailblazer logo is Moroccanoil, a sustainability journey. The judges were really impressed that Moroccanoil started their sustainability program back in 2014. They commended the company's marketing strategy as well as their packaging. Moroccanoil gained added kudos for their understanding that sustainability is a never-ending journey. Congratulations to Moroccanoil. This leaves us with one remaining company who have today reached 5-star Travel Retail Sustainability Hero status. Puressentiel, the Puressentiel sustainability story. Our judges thought that this was a very strong entry. They were impressed with the company's holistic approach to their business, with support for producers and controls in place across the supply chain. They agreed that Puressentiel could credibly use their sustainability credentials to build a brand and also a category in the travel retail channel. Well done to Puressentiel, and once again congratulations to all of our pitching companies.
Thanks for joining. We sincerely hope you've enjoyed viewing these travel retail sustainability pitch sessions. And don't forget, for more information on sustainability issues in duty-free and travel retail, head over to trbusiness.com. TR Business would like to take this opportunity to pay a special thank you to all of its premium partners, sustainability pitch entrants, judges, participating companies, not to mention all of you tuning in to watch the sessions. Thank you for your support of Travel Retail Sustainability Week and the pitch sessions, and see you soon.